These are university and college students who gather in garrison city of Rawalpindi from all over Pakistan. At the heart of their blazing anger is lackluster response by the government in Islamabad on issues linked with the Muslim causes. The repeated incidents of blasphemy committed against the last prophet of Islam, Muhammad peace be upon him, in France, unending Indian atrocities in disputed Kashmir region, and Israel's systematic brutalities against Muslims in occupied Palestine is shaping their emerging political movement. They are disappointed with their own government, which did little to all what matters to the Muslim causes, and they no longer attach their hope with their own government. The only leader now they look up to is Turkish President Tayyip Erdogan, who they believe deserves to represent a greater Muslim nationhood across the Islamic world. And that is primarily because of proactive Turkish foreign policy on issues linked with the core Muslim causes.
We believe in Tayyip Erdogan. Now, the Muslim of Pakistan is even looking for Tayyip Erdogan. We are lacking with the leadership. Just we have only one left with Tayyip Erdogan. We are looking toward the Tayyip Erdogan because he is at this moment he is ruling toward the Muslim Ummah. He is leading the Muslim Ummah, and he is truly leading the Muslim Ummah. And we demand Tayyip Erdogan that there one no should be allowed to accept Israel.
This part of the world has historically supported the Ottoman Empire during First World War in early 1900, after which 13 centuries long Muslim Caliphate was dismembered by the British, French, and Russia together. The provinces and cities under the Ottoman Empire in much of the Middle East, Central Asia, and Northern Africa were made separate countries on the basis of local ethnic identities. Now, the younger generation in Pakistan believes that it was a part of a bigger geostrategic game plan by the West to divide Muslims on racial grounds with the ulterior political motive to keep them disunited in decades to come. It was meant to retain Western economic and political system in the Islamic world through their imposed rulers who would never solidly oppose the West and would not genuinely struggle to serve the Muslim causes. Only Islamic system of governance, they believe, if implemented in the true spirit, would overshadow all such trivial local ethnic identities to reunify the Muslim world. The historical Turkish drama, which attracted tens of millions of viewers in Pakistan, appears to have radically changed the mindset of Pakistani youngsters. With youths tuned to drama serials about the golden Muslim era under 600 years long Ottoman Empire spreading in 3 continents, now youngsters in Pakistan have launched the movement to revive Islamic Caliphate.
Revival of Muslim Ummah, the revival of the Ottoman Empire. We are in contact with the Muslims of the entire Muslim Ummah. Muslims of the entire Muslim Ummah should gather under one empire, under one parliament. There should be a unity of Muslim Ummah like there is a unity of NATO. There should be a unity of Muslim armed forces, not like that Islamic Military Alliance, not a unity like OIC. There should be a unity in a true sense.
Muslim causes in the world appear to what matter the most to the common people in a country created in the name of Islam in 1947. This is the gathering of millions of people on the streets of eastern city of Lahore to attend the funeral of Khadim Hussain Rizvi, a religious and a political leader who steadfastly fought for the core Muslim cause of shielding the honor of last Muslim prophet, peace be upon him. The funeral gathering has followed failure of massive security operation against anti-French protesters in garrison city Rawalpindi. Under the compulsive conditions, Prime Minister Imran Khan's government was forced to ink an agreement with the supporter of late Rizvi to expel French ambassador and officially boycott French products in Pakistan. That funeral was skipped by the most of the media because that doesn't serve their interest. Now there is a huge gap of what people of Pakistan wants media to report and what Pakistan's media has been imposing upon them. Part of the reason is that there is a Western mindset which exists in Pakistan's media. They are more voice of their masters. they are more loyal to the political elites, they are more loyal to the army. Now, in this kind of situation, when there is a strong resentment against France, when there is a strong resentment against many Arab states rulers because they are being perceived in Pakistan and in many other Muslim populated countries as they are collaborators with the Israel, they are collaborators with the India, they are suppressing the causes of the Muslims. There appears to be overall crisis of leadership in the Muslim world, and of course Pakistan is not an exception. People are looking for an alternative leadership, and that alternative leadership is not there. Though I would say that Tayyip Erdogan, the Turkish president, is a leader who is the most liked in Pakistan, and probably if there is a presidential election, he would win the elections. That is because of the fact that he has stood for the Muslim causes. But the crisis is far more bigger, and the bigger crisis is that now the leadership is tilting towards the right, far right, and the fact that there were millions of people on the funeral of a religious scholar, that indicates that the political leaders in Pakistan, across all the political parties, they don't enjoy that kind of support. Maximum maybe 30,000, 40,000, 50,000 people would come in their support on the streets, and those are their political workers. But when it comes to the Islamic causes, people turn up in hundreds of thousands, people turn up in millions. That shows that probably there is an element of revival of the political Islam, and Pakistan's constitution gives guarantees for the revival of the political Islam in a democratic manner. But many clauses of Pakistan's constitutions, they remain dormant. They are not being revived. Like interest-based economy is not something which Pakistan's constitution allows, but that has been there, and that will continue to be there. And people feel that they have been cheated by the current leadership like those of the previous one. With more and more historical Turkish dramas glorifying Muslim empire being once an unparalleled superpower, and with no resolution to the Muslim causes in sight, the movement to revive Ottoman Empire is likely to gain momentum in Pakistan. Javed Rana, The Digital Dispatch, Islamabad, Pakistan.